Hello and welcome to PE with Mr. D. How do you know if someone is fit? Well, today I'm going to take you through the ultimate guide to fitness testing. By the end of this video, you'll know how to assess every aspect of fitness. Why bother testing fitness? Well, number one, to collect baseline data. This means data collected at the start of a sports season or a term, which we compare to later to see if there's an improvement. Number two, we can compare students and athletes. For example, if there's a sports team, they might only take people with a certain score. In a PE setting, we can see if student is below, at or above level. Testing fitness also allows us to check improvement. If we compare our baseline data to data we collect again at the end of term or the end of a season, we can see if there's been an improvement. And finally, fitness testing increases motivation because it gives us a score to beat. So let's define our terms. What is fitness? Fitness is the state or condition of being fit. So how many things can we actually test? Well, there are 11 components of fitness. Let's have a look at them. Going from the top down, we have cardiorespiratory fitness, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, body composition. They are our health-related fitness components. Agility, balance, power, speed, coordination, and reaction time. They are our skill-related fitness components. Let's have a look how we test all of these. Number one, our cardiorespiratory fitness. This relies on the heart and lungs and involves long-distance exercise. To test this, we use the beep test. This involves two cones 20 meters apart. The students run between the cones for as long as they can. This usually uses an audio cue. Number two, we have muscular strength. This type of fitness relies on muscles being able to lift a very heavy weight. For this test, we usually use the 1RM, which means 1 rep maximum. Maximum weight you can lift for 1 rep. Now this is not always possible at school or at home, so another thing we can do is called a pistol squat, where you squat on one leg with your other leg straight ahead. This is more of a pass-fail. Can you do it or can you not? Muscular endurance. This is about muscles being able to do a movement over and over and over again. To test this, we use the maximum push-up or sit-up test. Very simple. How many push-ups can you do? How many sit-ups can you do? 4. Flexibility. This relies on muscles and joints being able to move in a full range of motion. The two tests we usually use for this are the sit and reach, where you sit down and you see if you can touch your toes with your fingers. The other test is the finger touch test, pictured in the top left here. Put one arm over your shoulder and one arm under and see if you can touch your fingers. Again, these can be done as a pass or fail. 5 is body composition. This is about the amount of muscle and fat your body has. There are a couple of tests we can do for this. The more accurate one is a skin fold test, which uses calipers. However, this is not always accessible at school or at home. So an easier but less accurate test we can do is the BMI, the Body Mass Index. How we do this, we need to calculate our weight using scales and our height. The calculation for our BMI is weight divided by height squared. As we can see in this table here, once we've put our weight and height into that calculation, it'll give us a number. We use this number to see which weight class we are in. Number 6 is agility. This is about being able to move your body quickly in different directions. The test we use for this is the Illinois Agility Test. How it works, you start on a cone here, you run up here, down here, then you zigzag in and out of these cones and then back around the opposite way, up to this cone and back down. So this can easily be set up with some cones or a drink bottle just to know where you're going. Number 7 is balance. This is about being able to maintain your body in one position. This is an easy test. It's called the stork stand. All you have to do is simply stand on one leg without touching anything else and time how long you can do that for. Next is power. This is about explosive movements. We can test this in 2 ways. One is the vertical jump, where we're standing still and we're jumping as high as we can. Usually we need some equipment to measure this. An easier one is the broad jump, where we're standing in one spot and jumping as far across the ground as we can. We can measure this in centimeters. Number 9 is speed. This is about moving quickly. Again, we can use the same cones we use for the beep test, 20 meters apart, and we can time how long it takes getting from one to the other. 10 is coordination. This is about being able to do multiple things at once. An example is the alternate hand wall toss test. As the name suggests, and as we can see in this photo here, we need a wall and a ball. I would suggest using a tennis ball. What you have to do is throw it with your right, left against the wall. You need to count how many successive throws you get in 30 seconds. Last but not least, we have 11, reaction time. This is about reacting quickly to something. An example how we can assess this is the ruler drop test. How this works, you need to open your hand like this, you get somebody else with a ruler, and what they're going to do, they're going to drop that ruler without letting you know. As soon as they drop it, you need to clench your thumb and your finger together to catch that ruler, and then you look at the number that your thumb is covering. So for example, if we start from 1 to 30 centimeters, if you're really quick, you might catch the ruler around centimeter 5, which is a really quick reaction time. If you're a bit slower, you might catch it up here. This is how you score. You made it, well done. Okay, now it is time to test yourself. See if you can remember the test used to assess each one of the 11 fitness components. Grab a pen and paper, write these down, and see if you can remember the correct test that aligns with the correct fitness component. Good luck. There we have it. Thank you very much for watching PE with Mr. D. Please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Would you like to learn about another topic? Comment below. Thanks everyone.